What's up guys, कैसे हो? I hope everyone is doing great. Day 11 I think so. It is nice we started on day 1, I mean 1st of July, because we have a good count. Day 11 here from Pangong, too bright to go out. This is the thing about Pangong, you know, mornings it's like really bright. Evenings is a place you have to enjoy here. It's nice and blue, sunset, sunrise is good. Afternoons it's unbearable. It's like pricking heat. More than that, it's not hot. It's around 24-25 degrees, around 1 o'clock also. But then the UV index is I think really high, because when you go out it's like pricking you. Shiva, already? Almost. You people have a lot of junk this time. How much is this tent?
I think 4,000 per night.
Huh? Seriously? I think because peak season. Otherwise, I think you can get it for 2,000 to 3,000 rupees. It seems we spend 4,000 rupees per night per tent. Nubra is also similar, but that's a better tent I feel, at least in the photos. Let's say tomorrow we're going to Nubra. This is your second time, right? Mine is also second time. I think we can't repeat this many times. I think we are done with Pangong, right? Yeah.
We'll see Somiri while going back.
We can do? I think we can do. We have time this time. Let's see. Let's plan for that. For now, we are checking out. Time is around I think 8 o'clock. It's better if we start around 9 o'clock so that we reach Leh. Today we're going back to Leh. Better we start by 9 o'clock so that we reach in 5 hours. I think we'll not have much photo sessions this time while going back, because similar route. We're gonna go through Changla Pass and all that. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna vlog much on the way because it's the same route. Let's see if I get something interesting. We'll do that, like some water crossings and all that. Hopefully, maybe by 2-3 o'clock we should reach Leh. That's the plan for today. And oh yes, now it is still beautiful. Like the lake looks nice and blue, but yesterday somehow it was not looking this blue in the evenings because there was a lot of cloud cover. See, basically the lake gets the color from the sky. As the sky is naturally blue, it gets reflected in the water. The water is so clear that it acts like a mirror and you get this beautiful blue color. But check it out now. You see that? It looks beautiful now. Proper blue. And you can see that there are two different colors with a border over there. All this place is like light blue. In that end you can see like proper dark peacock blue. But only problem is, once again, Surya Mahadev. You see, if you come in the afternoons, it'll be like this. The entire thing, when the sun goes like this, it's gonna look like that, reflective. So basically not enjoy it much. And obviously a lot of you people told me to clean the visor. I'll be doing that. The reason I don't clean it is because we don't have a proper microfiber cloth, and if I use a stupid cloth it's gonna put scratches on it. Anyway, I have a PPF on it, so I think I'll clean it today because I'm also not able to see the road properly. I think I'll clean it now. Okay, we are starting now from Pangong. I was just doing a small photo shoot here with the lake in the background, and you can see that now around, I think time is 9 o'clock or something, 9:40. Look at the color of the lake. Now it's turned like proper nice beautiful blue here. See that? Amazing. You see that contrast and clarity? It's all like chocolate brown, milk chocolate brown, not the Belgian chocolate, okay? Have to be specific, dude. And you have nice peacock blue. Beautiful, and it's changing colors. Beautiful. We had plans to go much ahead, somewhere called Merak, 25 kilometers from here, like I told you yesterday. But then I think we're getting late, so most probably will be. I'm not sure, but maybe we'll go down there. Only problem is you'll not get this blue from that side. And as you guys have requested, I finally cleaned my visor. I think it should be much better now. Clean my visor, clean my rear view mirrors, because yesterday when we did that river crossing, a lot of water literally came all over and it even ruined my TFT. Temperature is a beautiful 21 degrees and oh yes, a beautiful clear skies always in Pangong, no doubts about that. Hardly cloudy here. At this altitude usually you don't have much rain. incredibly beautiful. Once in a lifetime thing. हमारा lifetime में 2 बार हो गया. That too on the bike. One on the Dark Horse, one on the Emperor. Yeah, but I don't think we can spend more than one night here. It's too boring. One night to chalega. Oh yes, this is a pit that I took and came yesterday. Stupid GoPro didn't record it. You see this? There's a very deep inclination and there's a lot of sand there. I did not want to take that pit. My bike just dropped. And I didn't want to brake because if you brake, definitely gonna fall. I just let it go. It was too fast, you know. I just came down like in a couple of, I think in a second or two. It was scary, yeah. Okay, in situations like this where there is sand and when there is a slope, never hit the front brake. Hit the rear brake and keep it constant. I mean, I'm not a pro at off-roading at all. I'm not even a rookie. I just go with my instinct and that is bad. Oh my god, it's so beautiful, dude. I think we have to stop here and click some photos. Check. Check, check. Zing, zing, amazing. I don't see a route to go that side to the bank. Last time when we came, I think we came from that side, but now they have closed everything. Beautiful Indian flag. Amazing. Looks so nice here. Oh, this is all a camp now. The board on jodo, din pillars paina you can see Hong Kong distance avanni. Okka nimisham. Arey, they removed it. You know, last time when we came, you see these pillars? There was distance to Shanghai, 2,500 kilometers or something to Shanghai from here. And the funny part was, our house was much farther than Shanghai. Oh yes, exactly there we went. Now I can see army trucks, so I'm pretty sure they'll not allow us. Oh yes, in case you people are wondering if you have signals here, absolutely zero. No Vodafone, no Idea, no Jio, nothing will work here. Doesn't matter if it's a postpaid, prepaid. I mean, even the local BSNL will not work here. It seems the army people will block it. They will release it once in a while, once a week. So if you're lucky, you might get BSNL signal here. That too postpaid. So since last almost 24 hours, we did not call, we did not inform anything to our families. The moment we get a signal, we have to do that first. But I think for the next couple of hours, at least 3-4 hours, we'll not have any signal. And last time when we came, this was a nice road with proper tar and all that. Somehow this time it's all ruined. You feel that your tire is gonna tear. Sharp stones. Hey, we need tires like these here. Yeah, one thing is, if you start early from Pangong, you'll not have much river crossings. So if you like river crossings, you know what to do. You need to start late. But they can get intense, so I have to be careful with that. Second drop of my bike. Auto చూసుకో శివ. Okay. Nice. అదే సేమ్ సిచ్యువేషన్. Again went on the stone. ఇటు అందుతలేదు. అగో exactly on the stone. Okay, చలో. Road is there, but we are trying some shortcuts. One more shortcut we have. Bike is sliding nicely. There's a lot of sand here. अरे उंदारा रोड. Yeah, coming. breath is going sadly. And helmet visor is closed. Oh, I can't open my visor in that situation. Nice. So one thing what I realized is, the bike is in momentum, no problem. I'll drop the bike definitely when I'm going on a stone. That is where I need to train myself. And that too when it is stopped at standstill, especially if there is a stone and I go over it, that is where the bike is going up on the stone and I'm not able to reach my leg on the right. Otherwise, off-road and all, bike is performing pretty well. Okay boys, get ready. From here we have bad roads almost for the next hey, come on, dude, don't stop. Malla rale kichna. Are rale Surendra itla. Don't put stones. Huh? Are turn is slow. Correct route vastuna nenu itla lekunde. Two successful drops of the BMW GS 1250 ADV Adventure. You did not drop your bike. How will you complete your trip without a drop?
Hey.
You have to complete, bro. No, anyways, I'll tell you what happened.
My stories are done in Hyderabad.
Oh, you fell in Hyderabad? No, that's not good. You should fall in Ladakh. That's like a mark. What I understood from my fall is, whenever there's a stone, a huge stone, and when you try to go over it, if you want to cross it, you have the power in the bike. But the problem is, when it's a standstill and you want to cross it, that's not happening. Rear tire is getting onto the stone, and then when that happens, the bike is lifting itself up, obviously. And because of that height, I'm not able to reach the ground. And usually in such spots, there is a depth on the ground. So when I'm not able to reach my feet either on the right or left, it's gonna slowly tilt a little bit. I can actually try and stop the bike, but I'm like, let it go. You know, I don't want to take too much of stress on my leg. It's better to leave the bike than injuring yourself, right? 2 times exact same thing happened. Bike fell, not much of a damage, only pannier spray. I'll just show you. So bike fell this side, absolutely nothing here, except that this GoPro mount, which was like this, it went like that. And yeah, you can see here, this is the wrap that is torn now. All this. That's it. Apart from that, bike seems pretty good. Absolutely no issues with the bike. And this is why I like to carry panniers, because when the bike falls, it takes the fall. So let's have some lunch and get out from here. Should take us, I think 100 kilometers from here should take us probably 2 to 3 hours max. 3 hours. And we'll be going to Changla Pass once again. Are we stopping for photos again? అరే ఆపండి రైట్ నా సావుకి వెళ్ళరా రే ప్లీజ్ రా గో రే ప్లీజ్ గో help. I'm missing handlebar razors for sure. Oh, yeah, look at the scenery. Arre, lovely. Yeah, you want to see some cotton candy? White cotton candy? Arre, it's distracting. See that clouds there? వచ్చేస్తున్నాం ఆగుతలేడు ప్యానియర్స్ ఉన్నారా అది గోల నాకు దున్నపోతుకి ఫ్యాన్ ఎట్లా ఇస్తే ఎట్లుంటుందో తెలుసా, దానికి అర్థం కాదు ఏం చేస్తుందో. సౌండ్ విని చాలా రోజు అయిందిరా టైగర్ది. సుయి సుయి. చలో లెట్స్ డూ ఇట్. అరే ఆగ్రా ట్రక్ కూడా. దిస్ ఇస్ ఫన్ మ్యాన్. चलो मज़ा आ गया फुल ऑन. See the amount of light you have there. 8:03 in the night, and still you have that much of light. That's how Ladakh is. That's how every place in north is. It feels really different. Like it is proper dinner time now. And oh yes, today's ride was excellent. Like going to Pangong is definitely adventurous, and coming back from Pangong is also definitely adventurous. There is a different route as well, which is a little bit longer. Not sure about the route, but we are happy with this route. Anyways, I'm looking excited like this, but you know, I'm also a human being. I also have a life. I have a family. There are some points in my life where I definitely get a little bit sad. I think in day 2 or day 3, I don't remember, but I told you that my daughter Naisha is not feeling well. As soon as I left home, she started having this mild fever, and that continued till almost 11 days. Yes, it is a little bit of a concern. Pooja is there to take care, but then you know, I wish I was there, and it's not like really near that I can just leave everything and go. And even now, like I'm vlogging and doing all that, but see, this is my work. Back of my mind, there is definitely an itch. I'm not able to enjoy the trip properly. Of course, my dad, my mom, Pooja's dad, everyone is there, but as a father, as a dad, my potti is not feeling well, so I'm not having, you understand, right? I'm not able to concentrate on this trip. I'm planning to slowly start the journey back. Only thing is, unfortunately, Chaitanya is also here. He's doing Ladakh for the first time. Even Shiva is doing Ladakh for the first time. So, but Chaitanya and Shiva, they have other jobs as well. They have other businesses. They have to concentrate there. They cannot get leave like this. So I told them to continue the trip and finish the itinerary. So I told me and Charan will go back home. Or worst case, you 3 people complete the trip. I'll do a solo ride back to Hyderabad. Maybe at least to Chandigarh, and from Chandigarh I'll ship the bike back. Yes, I don't want to do that because my BMW is a brand new bike. But you know, sometimes in life you have to take hard decisions. Bikes, things, everything can be replaced, but the time with your family, that cannot be compromised. So I'm thinking to start my journey back from tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow's plan was to go to Nubra via Khardungla, but now we changed the plan. I'm planning to go back to Sarchu tomorrow, or maybe Manali. I'll try to stretch if I'm doing solo. If someone else is coming, then maybe we'll do to Leh to Manali to Chandigarh. And if I ship the bikes, it seems all of these guys want to ship the bikes back without me. They don't want to do the rides, not because they need my support and no, nothing like that. It's like if we do something, we do it together. Thank you for that much of support, my dear friend. But coming to the main point, Naisha has a kind of bacterial infection. Nothing to really worry about. You know, bache hai na, they keep picking up things and putting in their mouth. So my mind is not here. I really want to go back home and really want to spend some time with my folks. Smokes. What are you watching? Huh?
Tomorrow what?
The Tomorrow War, a new film released today. That's on Amazon Prime, it seems. So busy watching that. I'm doing my edit. So are we fixed on a new itinerary because of...
Confirm? Okay, so it's fixed.
So we are riding back tomorrow.
Doing Khardungla first.
Tomorrow, one thing I want Chaitanya to do Khardungla because he came all the way from Hyderabad.
Me and Shiva.
Most probably tomorrow we'll do Khardungla, come back to Leh. Day after tomorrow we'll exit.
Yes.
So again, the back journey starts Leh to Sarchu to Manali to Chandigarh. And from Chandigarh, I'm not sure, but I am planning to ship the bikes. This is my job. I keep doing all this. Next month, if I want, I can come back. I can continue my rides. I wanted them to explore. I asked them to continue the ride, but they're like, agar ek ka puncture ho gaya to we'll all stop. Same way, especially Shiva. He's like, we're going back, we'll also come back. We stick together.